Okay, so now we're gonna do a ratio problem that has to do with the conversion of units. Now these are problems that can always be attacked with proportions. And so here we go. This is the first conversion problem that we're gonna do. So let me read it with you. How many centimeters are in a foot given that 1 foot has 12 inches and that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters? So we want to know how many centimeters are in a foot. And we know that each foot has 12 inches. So I think that you'll agree with me that what we're really asking is how many centimeters are in 12 inches? Okay, let's write that down here. How many centimeters are in 12 inches? Right? Okay. What I want you to also notice is that in the statement of problem, I know that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Now, if you were going to do a unit conversion in real life, there will usually be a way for you to get the conversion factor. This is called a conversion factor. It tells you how much of one unit is how much of another unit. Okay, you could look up Google how many cups are in a gallon, how many tablespoons are in a cup, etc., etc., etc. Now, but once we're here, we realize this is also the ratio because you can see it's the relationship between one quantity and another. And so now I'm going to show you how we can set this up. So I can write down the ratio 1 inch to 2.54 centimeters, right, is equal to 12 inches and our unknown number of centimeters, we're going to label it as x. Okay, so x here is going to represent the number of centimeters in a foot. Okay. Now let me recap how I set up this proportion again. I put inches on top on the left, so I'm going to put inches on top on the right. I put centimeters on the bottom on the left, I'm going to put centimeters on the bottom on the right. Now, if you were to have done it the other way, if you were to put centimeters on top on the left and centimeters on top on the right and inches on the bottom on the left and inches on the bottom on the right, you will still get the same answer. Okay, now let's proceed. Again, we remember the universal technique for solving proportions, that if A over B equals C over D, then AD equals BC. I want to remind you of this fact because we're about to put this to use, right? 1 times x is just x, because 1 times anything is just itself, equals 12 times 2.54, right? Because A times the D equals to B times C, right? Now I'm going to do this multiplication over here. Twelve times 2.54. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. I'm going to bring down the 0, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4. I add 1, I get 5. Now, 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. I add 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 5 is 10. 0, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Now, if I look at all the numbers that I'm multiplying on the top, there's only 2 decimal places in total. So starting from the right, I'm going to go 1, 2 to the left, and I see, aha, it's 30.48. So x equals 30.48. So now what does that tell us? That tells us that in a foot, in 12 inches, there are 30.48 centimeters. In a foot, and there you have it. This conversion problem has been solved. 1 foot has 30.48 centimeters. Thank you.